Alright, as always, I'm not getting paid for this, so don't come for me if you got problems with what I'm saying. This is all secondhand, and I'm just giving my damn opinion. So with that being said, let's begin.
Let's get it. Green light, let's get it. Green light, let's get it.
Green light, let's get it. I'm the future, I'm in it. Check score, I'm winning. Green light, let's get it. I just win, 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 win. I'm on 10, 10, 10, 10, 10.
Hey Terry, what's up? How y'all doing? Welcome to Talk on It. Before I begin, let me go ahead and say hello because I'll forget.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello.
And
Bye.
sorry,
Hi.
I wasn't looking. Anyways, thank y'all for coming. Most people are probably not checking this because, it's the holiday season and I don't mind, but it's just not for me. Alright, y'all. Like I said, ignorance is bliss. Anyways, let's begin, because this first story right here just irked the fuck out of me, and it's been irking me for a minute now. Hopefully I don't have number key on here. So as you can see, this shit right here. My mom always said, don't go nowhere where they don't want you. But this motherfucker must not have gotten the memo. Damn it. She's not even American, really, real talk. Ugh. Alright, let's start with this mess, because this one has layers, hypocrisy, and a whole lot of white audacity packed into one dusty clip. A video resurfaced this week of Charlie Kirk, professional culture war gremlin, saying Nicki Minaj isn't a good role model for black girls. Honestly, I agree. He said this during his Prove Me Wrong tour, because of course he did, where he decided that he, a white man whose proximity to black culture is limited to Twitter and Fox News, talking points, was the authority on what's good for black kids. Now, here's where it gets stupid. Kirk tried to critique Nicki's lyrics by referencing WAP, which, as anyone with a functioning brain knows, is not Nicki Minaj's song. Both of them are nasty ass women. Shit, there hasn't been a reputable woman rapper since the goddamn, 90s. Everybody has been a freaking streetwalker, in disguise, if you ask me. Shit. Anyways, that was Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. Even Kirk admitted that he didn't know who wrote it. God dang it, every damn time. Y'all think I'm joking when I say this. I think people set this shit up on me. Damn it, I buried my phone. Alright. Anyways, let's see here now. He even admitted he didn't know who wrote it. Then shut the hell up. If you don't know what the hell you talking about, then keep your damn mouth shut. So he just lumped black women rappers together like, y'all sound the same to me. Sir, please sit down. Then he compared modern black female rappers to unnamed role models from the 1940s and 50s, which is a conservative code for back when black women were quiet and invisible. Obviously, he wasn't paying attention, and convenient for white comfort. He didn't name anyone because naming actual women would require research, and we know that's not his strong suit. Or was his strong suit. Fast forward to 2020, and suddenly Nicki Minaj becomes useful to him. 2021, I'm sorry. Kirk claimed Democrats don't care about black people, can't control, and use Nicki as his example, saying black voters are only valued by every 4 years, which is rich coming from a movement that shows up to black communities with dog whistles, voter suppression, and zero policy. And here's the kicker. According to Candace Owens, Charlie Kirk was a fan of Nicki's verse on Monster. So let's be clear. He likes black culture when it entertains him, not when it speaks for itself. Now, this clip is blowing up again because Nicki recently appeared at Turning Point USA's America Fest. You know something? Some places, I'm just saying, these motherfuckers be striking stuff that doesn't need to be struck. But then when we got a place that needs to be struck, nobody is there. What the fuck? Anyways, standing next to Kirk's widow, and she was smiling. I ain't never seen a widow that happy in my life. And the organization CEO. Sure, her career been over, but this is just, you just want to go ahead and piss on it now, I guess. She called Drumpf God dang it, dashing, which, girl, no, and referred to J.D. Vance as an assassin, which is absolutely wild choice in this political climate. I didn't understand the shit. I thought she was high, really. She also argued that empowering black Americans somehow hurts white people's feelings. Take your ass back to the Barbados or the Bahamas, wherever the hell you are from. Shit. And look, nobody's doing a purity test, but when the same people who degrade black women suddenly clap for you, that's not a flex. That's a warning sign. Once again, don't go nowhere you're not wanted. You weren't wanted, heifer. So now folks are calling this a gotcha moment for Nicki. And honestly, it's not even about liking or hating her. It's about recognizing when you're being used as a prop in somebody else's culture war, dumbass. Oh, Lord Jesus. And if the Democratic Party's calling her a pedo protector on social media shocked you, welcome to political Twitter, where nobody has a chill and everyone chooses violence before coffee. Bottom line, Charlie Kirk doesn't care about black girls. He cared about control. And anyone who agrees with that jackass should ask themselves why. Look, I don't give a damn if he's gone or not. He stood for a bunch of bullshit, damn it. And I'm not gonna act like I should honor his ass. I don't honor fucking Hitler. Moving on. Fucking shit. To get you in a better mood, let's go to someone who's at least trying, cause I don't know what to tell you, cause ugh. Where's the damn thing?
Emotional content.
So Megan Thee Stallion is using her platform and partnership to give back this holiday season. I'm not a fan of hers either, but at least she's doing something positive, for Pete's sakes. Now let's cleanse our palate, because not every story involves chaos merchants with microphones. Megan Thee Stallion is out here actually doing the damn work. This holiday season, Megan expanded her partnership with Fanatics Sportsbook to include her nonprofit, the Pete and Thomas Foundation, and instead of just slapping her name on a campaign, she made sure the money hit the community. Through the Fanatics Foundation, winter apparel is being donated to people who actually need it. Coats, warm clothing, essentials, because while some folks are arguing online about bootstraps, real people are freezing. Megan made a point that too many of us forget. Warm clothes are not a luxury. They're survival. And vulnerable communities don't get hit by winter. They get punished by it. Her foundation, named after her late parents, had been active since 2022 and focuses on women, children, seniors, and underserved communities. Not vibes, not speeches, actual categories with actual needs. Earlier this year, the foundation raised over $1.2 million at a gala supported by folks like Taraji P. Henson and Mooney Long. And Megan didn't stop there. She personally made sure that 1,450 seniors in Houston received gifts and snacks. She also paid layaway balances for 65 families. She doing the work, god dang it. And she's clear about it. This foundation isn't about looking generous. It's about changing lives. She wants to expand globally, and based on what she's already done, that's not a pipe dream. February 2026 marks the foundation's 4th anniversary, and unlike a lot of celebrity nonprofits that disappear after the press cycle, this one is growing. So whether you like her music or not, give credit where it's due. This is what real community investment looks like, and I ain't mad at her. Shit. What the hell has Nicki done, damn it? She been here too damn long, in my damn opinion. But that's it for now. We're gonna get on to some other famous folks later on, but right now we gonna get into some updates, because this one I've been following but I didn't understand, and I still don't understand this shit. It's fucked up. Anyways, check this out, because I don't get it. So So, huge new development in case of Chicago moms attacked by students in viral video. Now, I told y'all this had happened before, but if I see updates, I'm going to update you. This story is hard, but it needs to be told without sugarcoating. In November, cell phone video captured, oh, hey, girl. I'm on CP time today. Girl, don't worry about it, shit. I've never been able to be on CP time because my mom from Mississippi. I guess that's the best my excuse for y'all. So anyways, in November, cell phone video captured a Chicago mother, Korshana Hatter, and her 9-year-old son being followed home and ambushed by a group of students in Orville T. Bright Elementary School. Let that sink in. Children followed a woman and her kids, waited, and then jumped them. See, I told you, I'm not going to fight a kid. But I'll kick one. I'll kick the shit out of a kid. I have no problem. The video is disturbing. Kids hitting this woman while she tries to shield herself. When she falls, others kick and stomp her. Someone filming literally tells another kid to smack that bitch. What the hell? Her son tried to protect her and got attacked too. Both were hospitalized in serious conditions. These children are heathens. What the fuck? I don't care what color you are. God dang it. Humanity. Damn it. Hatter said the kids stalked them along their route home. When she tried to avoid them by crossing the street, they followed, attacked her son first, then dragged her into the grass. Get a baseball bat, a stick, or something. Now, here's the update. 7 juveniles have been charged with battery, ages from 10 to 13. What the hell are you feeding these damn heathens? All were released and referred to counseling. No, all of them should be released to their parents and have fucking house arrest. They ain't got to go nowhere but school. Shit. And that's where the internet and the community lost its mind, because people aren't just angry at the kids, they're angry at the system that raised them, ignored the warning signs, then shrugged. Exactly, girl. God dang. Parents are demanding accountability. Somebody get a damn belt, in my opinion. Somebody get a goddamn belt. I'm so sick of these new age parenting styles. I'm sorry. As long as you don't try to damn near unalive your child, whoopings can be useful. Especially for the little fuckers that act like they're the demon incarnate. Shit. This motherfucker been here before. Anyways, that's where the internet lost their mind, because parents are demanding accountability. Some want the school sued, others want parents charged. A follow-up video showed Hatter returning to school supported by other parents who say this behavior has been happening and nobody did shit. Counseling is necessary, but pretending that that's the only consequence, that's how cycles repeat. This isn't about revenge, it's about responsibility, because if children are capable of coordinated violence, adults failed them first, and the community is done pretending otherwise. Somebody need to whoop their ass. I mean, seriously, give them one of them damn Mississippi whoopings. Somebody has no fear of the fucking switch. You know the switch I'm talking about, that damn switch tree. You know the one I'm talking about. Anyways, we gonna move on, because now I'm about to depress the shit out of y'all. I'm so sorry, but it has to be said. If you ever went to school and had to pay, wait a minute, and the mom has serious medical problems too. Well, I hope they get some money off of this mess, because that's ridiculous. God dang, oversized children. Shit, look like they grown damn near. Alright, 1 second. Give me a second here. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing.
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
Oh yeah, affordability is a scam, huh? Look at this shit. Student loan borrowers face wage garnishment in the new year. You see, and y'all voted for this. You voted for this. I'm getting the fuck out of here. If you have student loans, I do, listen up, because this one hits your paycheck. I ain't got a paycheck. Starting January 7th, the Drumpf administration will resume wage garnishment for borrowers in default. I am not in default. The Department of Education is sending notices to about 1,000 borrowers initially, but this is just the beginning. The federal government can legally take up to 15% of your wages if you're in default. And no, they haven't clarified exactly how much people will lose because transparency isn't their thing. And you know they're for the money, so they'll steal it wherever they can get it. Anyways, over 5 million borrowers are already in default. Only 38% of borrowers are current. Student loan advocates are calling this move what it is: cruel and unnecessary, especially in an economy where rent is high, groceries are disrespectful, and wages haven't caught up to reality. Man, why the hell is a pack of Twizzlers $7? Not even a family pack, a regular pack. What the fuck? And why the hell is a box of cereal damn near $10? A family pack. Shit. The federal government, let's see here. Student loan advocate, yeah, I said that too. Here we go. And let's be clear, black borrowers are hit the hardest. Higher borrowing rates, more debt, higher default. Student loans have widened the racial wealth gap, not closed it. Income-driven repayment programs technically still exist, but nearly 1 million applications are still unprocessed. And advocates say the administration has denied borrowers en masse when they ask for help accessing affordable plans. This is some bullshit. Why? I hate this country. God dang it. We've seen this movie before. During Drumpf's previous term, hundreds and thousands had wages taken improperly during the panorama because the system couldn't be shut off properly. Okay, so if this happened before, why did y'all let this happen again? You stupid motherfuckers. God dang. I gave up on November 5th. I really did. My hair ain't stopped turning gray since. Turning this tool back on when it already is broken, that's not policy. It's fucking negligence. Good grief, have mercy. I don't know what to tell y'all. This is disgusting. But yeah, luckily, this is actually the last of the fucked up stories. Yay. We do have some weird ones, but we're not done with the fucked up shit, because I do have to tell you about the terrorists, but then I have some that are just weird. I have some weird, I don't know where to put them. So these next two stories, I don't know where to put them, so I just fucking dropped them here. So here you go. This woman keeps popping up, and god dang it, I don't know what to say. I don't know why she even was with him, but I'm glad she was, because she got paid. Why Jeff Bezos' ex, MacKenzie Scott's multi-million-dollar HBCU donations couldn't come at a better time. This woman is a saint at this point. She has done some good-ass shit. Okay, so let's end on something. Let's go on something powerful. MacKenzie Scott, yes. Jackass's ex, but more importantly, her own damn person, just set a record for the largest single year donations to HBCUs ever. In 2025 alone, she donated over $750 million to black colleges over the last few years, more than $1 billion at least 16 HBCUs. And here's why it matters. Her donations were unrestricted. No strings, no prove your worth. Schools decide how to use the money for their students. At a time when the Drumpf administration is openly attacking DEI, civil rights offices, and minority serving institutions, these donations are not just generous, they're protective. HBCUs are still underfunded, and while Drumpf claims to support his administration, his administration is actively dismantling the policies that helps them survive. I can't stand these people. Yes, girl, this woman got some money. She been giving donations. I done reported on this woman about 3 damn times, and I wish she'd donate me some shit. I don't even need a whole lot. Just give me like 1,000. Good grief. What is that? Like a blink for you? Schools like Spelman and Hampton are bracing for fun cuts. Scott's money gives them breathing room. She said clearly that personal wealth is built by systems, not just individuals, and she's putting that belief into action. It's retribution. It's retribution with intention. So all I can do is say thank you. At least somebody is out here watching out for us. Cause shit, your damn ex is fucking up everybody else. God dang. At least our kids are protected. Cause ugh, man, I couldn't believe when I saw PragerU. Have any of y'all seen that PragerU shit? I'm just like, who the fuck authorized this shit? Anyways, I'm going to move on to this next story because, one, I'm tired of Drumpf always talking shit. And two, here's proof that Asian people actually do go to HBCU. So, look at this one in a minute once I get it up there. Let's see.
And then the smoke got me.
How this Asian Howard University's viral... I know where he is. Viral video exposes deeper problems with HBCUs. Yeah, I know where that is. I went there. Thank goodness somebody is on our side. Yes, we need it. So, an Asian student at Howard University named, and I'm not joking, this is his name, Amen Hong. At least that's how it's spelled. It's spelled like Amen. The one that you say when you say your prayers. That's exactly what I'm saying. So, there's no confusion. The man's name's Amen. I'm going to call him Mr. Hong. Posted a video celebrating his first semester, and it blew up over millions of views. Because people were genuinely happy to see somebody finding community at an HBCU. And honestly, that part was beautiful. Hong said Howard became home, and he was determined to graduate from it. He also shared that he grew up in an affluent, mostly white area in Ohio, and that learning about black icons in high school shaped him. At Howard, he says he's thriving academically with a 3.7 GPA. Ooh. Active in business organizations and involved in campus life. Now here's where folks started doing what the internet does, turning somebody else's joy into a debate stage. Some black people were like, look at us, welcoming, supporting, building community, because that part is part of the HBCU spirit. We know what it feels like to be locked out, so when somebody comes in with respect, we tend to open the door. We do have to screen them though. I ain't got a problem inviting you, but I'm gonna screen your ass now. Shit. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, cause I'm gonna be watching for your ass. Anyways, but then the critics popped up like, why are y'all praising him for doing the bare minimum? Others accused him of cosplaying black or using a black scent. And some folks said, try being black in an all-Asian school and see how that goes. Here's the truth. All of those feelings didn't come from nowhere. There's tension between black and Asian communities. Anti-blackness is in parts of the Asian community has been a whole issue historically. From old trauma points like the Tasha Harlins in the 1992 LA unrest to modern day moments that keep reopening wounds. People carry that history in their bodies, not just their timelines. And we're still kind of pissed off at you about DEI. You know what I'm saying? We're still kind of pissed off at you about that shit. But at the same time, let's not pretend HBCUs are black-only clubs. They've historically been black-serving, and many are multicultural by reality. Non-black students make up a significant chunk of HBCU enrollment, and Howard itself has a diverse student body. Asian students are a small percentage, but they're there. Why you make that sound at because I have a higher GPA than him. That's why I didn't know how to react. The real question is he being respectful, learning, and contributing without trying to become black as a costume? And if the answer is yes, then let the boy get his degree without y'all running him off like a stray cat. Because If we can't protect our own spaces from anti-blackness, fine, call it out. But if we can't protect our own spaces from unnecessary cruelty, then what are we doing? Shit, I don't mind fucking opening the door. My problem is, are you gonna wipe your feet before you come in? Are you gonna take off your hat and your coat? Or are you gonna stomp in there and get all the germs and shit in my house? Then I got a problem. Then I got an absolute problem. Let's see here now. What's this next story? Okay. Let me see one more time. That's the next one? Alright. Alright. It's time for a terrorism thing. Because somebody apparently forgot who's the oppressed. Who actually has the fucking issues every day. These motherfuckers. Here. Hold on. I'll be right back. I gotta get angry about this shit. Because I told y'all this wasn't going to be all happy. I told you. Hold on. Give me a second here now. Where is it? Where's the black terrorism? There it is right there. So, yeah. Y'all heard about this dumbass shit this motherfucker said? We're getting rid of white guilt. Motherfucker, I got white fatigue. Shit. I'm sick of y'all. Actually, I got black fatigue, but since y'all want to do shit wrong, I'ma do shit wrong too. I got white fatigue. Anyways, JD Vance says white folks don't have to apologize. Sir, when did they have to apologize? When have we ever asked y'all motherfuckers to apologize? If anything, we just want y'all to pay us for the fucking work we did. That's all we want is our money. It's probably the only reason why the 13% is still here. We waiting to see if we gonna get our money. So JD Vance got on stage and declared white Americans don't have to apologize for being white anymore. And a mostly white conservative crowd cheered like he just cured cancer. When the hell? I've never asked anybody to apologize to me. And I just want to know, when did y'all start apologizing? Because I missed that whole era. Must have been during the time period unicorns were doing taxes, right? I must have missed it. America has a long tradition of doing racist damage, then acting like acknowledging it somehow is more offensive than the damage itself. That's what I'm saying. Motherfucker, how the hell you gonna sue me for bruising your hand on my cheek? The fuck? Still thinking about that damn Jake Paul thing. Anyways, let's see here now. Where was I? It's like, yes, we did it, but don't bring it up because it makes us uncomfortable. What the hell? I don't give a shit if it's uncomfortable. It happened. How the hell you gonna sit up there and say it didn't happen? That's the shit get on my nerves. Basically. And the list of things this country never apologized for, really apologized for, is long and ugly. We had birtherism, where people tried to claim Barack Obama was an American because their brains couldn't process a black president. The folks who pushed that mess, Drumpf included, never did a real apology tour. They just moved to the next line. We had Trayvon Martin, where George Zimmerman, unalived a 17-year-old, got acquitted, then went on to profit off of it. No remorse, no shame, just capitalism with a body count. We had Kyle Rittenhouse, who unalived people at a protest and got celebrated by force multiplier rights folks. Like he's some kind of young folk hero. Somebody should have whooped his ass. I'm like, what the fuck? Where are your parents? Again, no apology culture, just reward culture. We had decades of blackface in entertainment, treated as comedy, building careers on degrading us. The damage didn't magically dissolve because the wigs got retired. Even Congress's so-called apology for slavery in 2009 came with no real repair, no compensation, no material commitment, just vibes and paperwork. Man, if you don't get the hell out of here. And while we're here, abandoning Reconstruction, Counter Interpol, targeting black leaders, the crack epidemic, wrecking neighborhoods while government systems look the other way. Nobody sat down and said, we did this and we're fixing it. We got silenced and memorial plaques. Great. And J.D. Vance, he also spread that debunked claim about Haitians eating pets in Springfield, Ohio. That's still no policy. No policy, just racist fan fiction. So he says white people don't have to apologize anymore. What he really means is stop asking us to acknowledge what we did because we want to feel innocent. And baby, innocence without truth is just a costume. How the fuck? You know what? This is why I've never been proud to be an American. Have y'all actually looked at history? Because I'm telling you, ignorance is bliss, obviously. Motherfucker. Anyways, I ain't done. I am not done. Yeah, you see what the word is. Let me make it bigger for you so you can see. You see that fucking word. Stop calling me Blackie. How colorism nicknames still wreak havoc on beautiful black women. So let's talk about colorism because it's not old news. It's old pain that keeps getting fresh blood on it. And I'll tell you the truth. I have some issues, okay? I'm not dark, but I've always seen myself as dark because I was raised by a dark-skinned black woman. I love dark skin. And every time I run up on people, I feel like they're lighter than me. But when I run up on them, oh shit, you're darker than me. I don't know why. It's weird as hell for me. It's weird as hell. In my head, I feel like all these people are lighter than me. Like they yellow, but they're not. I don't get it. I like ethnic looks, like you remember Set It Off, the little mousy one with the round nose. I thought she was the cutest one in the whole group. Really, I did. I love ethnic looks. So, anyway, a dark-skinned black woman went viral after sharing how shocked she was that a black man found her attractive. And listen, some people laughed, some people related, and some people cried. But what should have broken all of our hearts is this. She was shocked. That tells you the problem isn't her confidence. The problem is what the world and too many people in our community taught her about her worth. Colorism, I'm going to stop right there real quick. This is my colorism issue. I had issues with yellow folks. I did not like freaking yellow girls. I didn't think anything was so great about their asses, because every time I liked the boy, he wanted the damn yellow girl. I'm like, what the fuck is so great about her ass? I got hair like her or better. What the fuck? Anyways, yeah, I didn't like, and I wasn't crazy about yellow dudes either, because that's a whole nother story right there. That fucked me up, a whole nother story. Anyways, let's see. Colorism is one of those wounds that doesn't always show up like a bruise. Sometimes it shows up as a joke at the cookout, a nickname in school, a preference said too loud. Yeah, we had that. I was on field trip once, and we were coming back from Houston. It was nighttime, and the dude, I had a crush on him at that time. He was a little short, dark-skinned dude, and somebody said, "Hey, yo." I'm not going to say his name. He said, "You better smile so we can see you." That's fucked up. I had a crush on the dude. I thought he was cute as hell, but he had a nasty attitude after a while. So, yeah, but that's what they said to him. They was like, "You better smile so we can see you." Ain't that fucked up? And that was pretty much an all-black school. Fuck. We had like one white dude. And you know what happens when you got one white dude. He just turns into a high yellow black dude. But you know, we kept those borders. We kept those lines. He never stepped out of line. That is what he, yeah. Anyways, a preference is said too loud. And those nicknames people love to pretend they're harmless. Blackie, Tar Baby, Burnt, Midnight. My mom's nickname was Soot. Okay, soot. There were two versions of it. Soot, like the soot that comes out of a damn chimney, and then sister. They knew what they were doing. Pissed me off about that. In the family, god dang it. How the hell you gonna be upset because one of your daughters is dark? Fucker. That's the one thing I don't like about what my grandma did. Shit. And I love my grandma, but damn it, why you do that to my mom? Anyways, now those names cut. And they cut deepest when they come from people who look like you. Man, for real, colorism all in my family. My mom brought me to my grandma, and my grandma didn't believe I was her child. She thought I was Puerto Rican. She was like, she's too pretty to be your child. What the fuck? Wow. I feel like we need a story time soon. Maybe you could do one instead of going on camera. I need to do some more story times. Most of my story times are, there's a folder. Have you looked at it? There's a folder of story times. But, yeah, I need to do a story time soon. Y'all give me a topic and I'll see if I can, make a story time. Anyways, where was I? Okay, so, then you get the softer versions. Chocolate, cocoa, caramel, which still reduces a human being into a shade chart like we're paint samples at Home Depot. It's awkward, it's weird, it's still about skin first, person second. And the nastiest one, the compliment that really is an insult in a silk robe. You're pretty for a dark-skinned girl. I got told you don't look like a regular black girl. I was in Korea and they told me I didn't look like a regular black girl. I'm like, what the fuck? And the girl next to me was black too, and we both looked at each other, and then we looked at the Korean dude and we was like, what does a regular black girl look like? And they were like, darker skin, bigger nose. We was like, okay, stop. And we had to explain to that motherfucker. Girl, I'm telling you, I have other things than this live. This channel is not just news. I got story time, I got affirmations, and I'm on a new medication now, so hopefully that'll get me pepped up and I can finally move all of those kitten videos I have and make them into the last cat dragon epidemic. Episodes, because I only have 2 episodes of that. I need to get episode 3 out. It's been 2 years. I need to do it. Anyways, let me get out of this story, though. Meaning you're the, so for a dark-skinned girl. Meaning you're the exception, not the rule. Meaning darkness is assumed unattractive. Meaning you need to thank somebody for finding you beautiful. You can kiss my ass. I love being in the dark. The dark is soothing. The dark is comfortable for me. I don't like seeing light in the dark. That fucks me up. And where does this come from? It didn't fall out the sky. It's tied to slavery, Jim Crow, and a society that ranked us by proximity to whiteness. House versus field. Good hair versus nappy. And that used to irritate me too, because I had good hair, but my mom still struggled. Acceptable versus disposable. It's trained us to judge ourselves through somebody else's hierarchy. And the saddest part is how normal it became. You know how irritating it is that I have permanent baby hair? I didn't ask for this shit. She scraped this shit on my fucking forehead when I was a baby. Now when I brush all my hair, there's always some hair right there. Right there. I didn't do that shit. That's permanent now. She trained my fucking hair. Anyways, and the saddest part is how normal it has become. We started calling pain roasting and pretending humiliation is bonding. I told you it's trauma bonding. Nobody ever wants to hear me. I told you it is trauma bonding. So here's the call out. If a dark-skinned woman being loved by a black man is still surprising enough to go viral, then our community has some healing to do. Not later, not one day, but now. This is ridiculous. Because we're tired and we deserve better than inheriting racism and recycling at home. That's the real thing. Shit. How the hell you gonna treat your goddamn daughter like that because she's dark? The fuck? Man, miss me with that. I love you, Grandma, but nah. And here comes some more shit. I see, this is about to be the second most hated state to me. Texas. Texas State University cancels history exhibit citing anti-DEI law. You already know. You already know. Texas State University was supposed to host the Black History 101 Mobile Museum for Black History Month programming in February, and then they canceled it. The reason they gave, They basically blamed it on SB 17, the Texas law from 2023 that restricts DEI offices and certain initiatives at public universities. Thank you, Asians. The museum founder, Khalid El-Hakim, said that the school told him the exhibit wasn't approved because of current climate and certain topics covered in the museum. Now, this museum isn't some random pop-up. It's been around for about 30 years and has over 1,500 artifacts, and it exists because, surprise, Black history is treated like an elective in K through 12 education. Not if I teach them. The whole point is to show the parts of history that textbooks either sanitize or ignore. Hold on, because I had to get... Nobody told me that if you have to get a voucher to get home, people come to check out your house. It's like, what the fuck? Oh, that was just somebody sending me something. What she say? Hold on, give me a second. I gotta check something. Oh, she playing games. I'm on my live. Hold on. I'm on my live. Anyways, texting you. Okay, here we go. El-Hakim said this was the first time anyone withdrew an invitation like this, and he called it what it looks like: censorship plus an attack on academic freedom. Because if college is not the place to learn uncomfortable truth, then what are we paying tuition for? Vibes? Parking tickets? I know I got me some parking tickets in college. Shit. Civil rights organizations jumped in fast. Groups like the ACLU of Texas, NAACP Legal Defense Fund, and others urged Texas to reinstate the invitation. Their argument is that the cancellation misread the law and creates a First Amendment problem. Then Texas State did the classic bureaucratic backflip. A spokesperson said they're re-evaluating hosting the museum in the future and claimed that the staff who cited SB 17 did so incorrectly. Okay, and that this happened at a department level. Translation: we panicked, somebody emailed something dumb, and we're trying to undumb it. Well, then do it. But here's the reality. The fact that Black history can be labeled too risky says everything. Because when your history threatens to the comfort of the state tries to erase it. Then don't do it. Shit. Don't do the shit and it won't be uncomfortable. El-Hakim said staying silent would betray the very history he spent his life preserving. And I'm with him. Black history isn't special interest, it's American history. Period. We helped make this bitch. Don't try to hide what you did. We didn't ask to come here. Shit. This was not no fucking plan. It wasn't no program. This wasn't on the schedule. Nobody told me that. Nah, y'all didn't have no cruise. This ain't no cruise. Shit. Motherfuckers here because we didn't have a choice. Bitch. Man, they get on my motherfucking nerves with that shit. Moving on, it is now time for Terry's favorite moment. Sorry, I think my internet is tripping. No, it's okay. I wouldn't be surprised. They don't like it when you start talking truth. They don't. I've seen it happen to other people. Alright, y'all, we about to get into that one part that Terry really loves and my mom loves to talk about: when you play stupid games and you win stupid prizes. Lord, she be killing me with that damn shit. Because usually I'm the one who wins the stupid prize. But you know what? That's why I don't play games. I don't like stupid prizes. My mom be laughing. She be right there. She be the one laughing at you. Talking about you play stupid games, win stupid prizes. That motherfucker loves talking about that shit. I love my mother to death. But damn it, if she catch you slipping, she gon' laugh at you. Lord have mercy. Anyways, let's go.
I don't want the second, I want this. I'm all in my head, swear I'm a ring. I've been moving like a hot mess.
Alright, I've been seeing this, but I've been trying to dip and dive from it, but let's talk about it. He didn't lie to anyone. Lawyer for Fulton County high school student speaks out after student is tased on the bus. You heard me. So now this right here, this is why people don't trust school safety. An 18-year-old student in Georgia, Lanier Johnson Hunt, says he was tased multiple times by a school resource officer on Fulton County school bus over a dispute about whether he was on the right bus. What the fuck? Why do you have a taser with school? Why do you have a taser with kids? I hope you lost your job. Damn it. The incident happened December 18th, caught on video and went viral immediately. Johnson Hunt says the bus driver believed he didn't belong there and told him he needed to get off. He insisted he was on the correct bus and refused to leave. This is why you give those kids a little note that says, hey, this is the bus I'm supposed to be on. That's all you gotta do. Cause sometimes you get those motherfuckers, they don't give a shit, and then you got some that whatever, I'm going exactly by it. There ain't no retentive. Anyways, let's see here now. After that, the admins got involved and ordered everyone off the bus. He complied. Then students were allowed back on. He got on too because he says it was his bus. And then when the resource officer got called, and instead of anybody doing the simple nonviolent common sense step like checking a roster, verifying his student status, confirming where he was supposed to be, this officer allegedly put hands on him, slammed him back into a seat, and used a taser in drive stun mode, meaning pressed to the body. The fuck? Now Johnson Hunt says he has burn marks on his throat and chest. I hope they sue you for everything you got. What the fuck? This was easily avoidable. His family hired civil rights attorney Harry Daniels. You thought I was going to say Ben Crump, huh? And Attorney Gerald Griggs also spoke out, saying the administration should have done more before it escalated to this level, because these situations can turn deadly and everyone knows it. Fulton County Schools says the officer has been removed from active duty while this is investigated. His ass needs to be arrested. And his mother, she kept it simple. He was on the right bus. He didn't lie. He wasn't trying to fight anybody. If they had asked the right questions, none of this would have happened. So let's name the real issue. This wasn't confusion. This was escalation. Somebody wanted to play cop, probably didn't make it through the damn academy, and then figured this was his chance. You ignorant ass bastard. I hope you never have any kind of authority over anybody again, you jackass. So let's name the real issue. Anyways, and it always seems that the black kids and black bodies are treated like threats first, humans second, over the smallest stuff. A bus, a seat, a misunderstanding, and somebody reached for electricity like that's normal. That's not normal, you idiot. Fuck. That's where you went. That's what you thought. I can't wait till you lose your job because they got video footage of it. I don't know why the hell he's fucking on leave. His ass needs to be fired. That's all I'm going to say. Anyways, moving on, because you know how we go. Why I wrote no apologies and why HBCUs still save us. This is an opinion, and I just wanted to get it out there. So, alright, this one is for the grown folks with receipts. An author named Charlie Lewis dropped a debut book at 50 called No Apologies, Love the Way You Live at Any Age. And he's clear. He didn't write it to chase clout or become an author's author. He wrote it because he finally had the courage to tell the truth. He frames it like the story of a boy from Statesboro, Georgia, raised around discipline, duty, and handle your business. His father, brilliant, determined, limited formal education, built businesses and held the family down, and their expectation was, you're gonna inherit this life, take the torch, stay in the lane. But even as a kid, Lewis wanted more. He talks about devouring encyclopedias, memorizing maps. I used to read dictionaries. Shit, my mom always didn't want to answer no questions. Go look in the dictionary. Go look in the dictionary. Go look in the dictionary. How the hell am I supposed to look in the dictionary if I don't know how to spell the word? The hell? And then it's like physical. Anyways, And imagining a world beyond what he could physically sleep. What he wanted wasn't just success. He wanted space to breathe, to grow, to be fully himself without constantly performing somebody else's idea of acceptable. And then enter Howard University. He describes hitting the yard in the 1980s like taking his first real breath. He saw black brilliance in every form: intellectual, political, artistic, eccentric, ambitious, loud, quiet, just expansive. Not defensive, not shrinking, just living. And that's the thing about HBCUs when they're functioning like they're supposed to. They don't just educate you. They fortify you. They hand you language for yourself. They teach you the achievement doesn't require erasing your identity to make other people more comfortable. Lewis is also honest about what came after corporate years: heartbreak, trying to find community, silencing parts of himself, a health diagnosis, rebuilding, and he says Howard's fingerprints were on every reinvention, like the foundation kept holding him up even when he was tired. So the book isn't just a memoir, it's an invitation, return home to yourself. And he's basically warning us not to take HBCUs for granted, because their survival depends on people continuing to defend their importance out loud. And that's the facts, because if we don't protect the institutions that protect us, the world will absolutely try to cut budget cut. Black excellence, they will budget cut us into extinction, is what he's saying. And I don't think he lied. That is one of those stories that we really have been needing, and I wish somebody would read it aloud, cause shit. We need to remember our roots. It's in the past. Fuck that. If you don't learn from the past, you are doomed to repeat that bitch. And I don't like repetition at all. I fucking hate it. All right, moving on. White man's racist tirade backfires after he tries to claim reverse racism. Man, if they don't stop trying to play some fucking 5D fucking chess, I'ma knock them in the head. So a video went viral shared by civil rights attorney Lee Merritt showing a white man outside on a cold, snowy day yelling racial slurs at a black man who is literally just walking, existing, breathing air. The crime, being black in public. Now here's the part that made people cheer. The black man didn't give him what he wanted. He laughed. Not nervous laughter, real you look stupid laughter. And at one point he tossed a snowball towards him. And the racist guy immediately got madder, because bigots thrive on getting a reaction. It's emotional vampirism. I've been a victim of emotional vampirism. It will suck you dry. Pause. They want you to snap so they can play victim and call the cops like they didn't start the whole thing. After the snowball, the dude starts demanding explanations like somebody's HR manager. He keeps yelling, still racist, still loud, still unhinged. And the black man hits him with the funniest possible answer. Basically like, I'm a snowball thrower. Then the white man does the full clown routine and tries to accuse the man of racism. Reverse racism. Reverse racism. Sir, you were just screaming slurs and now you're claiming you're oppressed by a snowball? Please go sit in the car and rethink your life choices. Merritt captioned the moment with something powerful about refusing to surrender your joy even when hate runs after you. And the internet was right. Racists get angrier when you don't take the bait. Now I'll say this for the record. We're not telling black folks to laugh through the danger. Please don't do that. Safety comes first. But if it was satisfying to see a racist lose power in real time because he couldn't control the mood. He couldn't control his own mood. Shit. Sometimes the best response isn't an argument. Sometimes it's, boy, you're embarrassing, and keep walking. Yeah, I had to do that the other night. I was talking about some tamales my mom's friend was talking about, and this chick was like, I was all over Mexico, and I'm like, it was Central America though. I said, you know, they kind of look Asian. Some Hispanic people do have Asian like phenotypes, and she just swore she was right. She had to be. My uncle was there. I was there. Okay, you been all over Guadalajara for real? You know all about the food? You made Guadalajara? Okay, good job. Anyways, I sent the pictures and the proof, okay? Talking about it ain't real. But anyways, that's my trigger. I found out that's a trigger. I can't stand motherfuckers that just swear they know every fucking thing. I don't have a problem telling you I was wrong. But anyways, moving on. Let's see some more stupid asses. This one, about damn time. Navy SEALs who harassed black teammate with racist slave and monkey memes finally get disciplined. Let me explain something. Navy SEAL is basically one step under Marines. Okay? They do just as much. My mom actually, and when I was in it, I don't know now, but when I was in it, they told us females were not allowed in the Navy SEALs. I don't know if that's changed. But when I was in it, Private Jane, whatever that shit. Yeah, that still didn't count. They didn't care about that fucking movie. They told us, nah, you can't be in it. But anyways, that Demi Moore movie is what I'm talking about. Now, this story pissed me off because it's one more reminder that black excellence doesn't protect you from white stupidity. A black member of the SEAL Team 4 filed a complaint describing years of racist harassment starting in 2022, including racist imagery and slurs in group chats. One meme referenced him as a slave in chains. Another distorted his face into a monkey image. Have you seen George Bush Jr.? Then later they compared him to the bullied character Radio, basically turning him into a mascot. See, this is why I don't like mascots. And the final act, somebody scratched his name off of a plaque honoring his service. That's fucking fucked up. That's a message. You don't belong here. What the fuck? If this man got to... Let me explain something to y'all. The Navy SEAL don't play. These motherfuckers are hardcore. If he made it into the Navy SEAL, leave the fucking man alone. He earned it. Shit. The SEAL said the racism was persistent, targeted, deeply dehumanizing, and reflected a breakdown in the discipline and integrity of the team's claim to uphold. According to reporting, the Navy imposed consequences like demotions, docked pay, and administrative discipline, and they claimed accountability is complete. But online and honestly in the real world, people are saying what a lot of us think. If you were involved in a racist harassment like that, you shouldn't just get paperwork. You should be removed. Because let's talk plainly, SEALs aren't a book club. This is an elite unit with weapons, missions, life or death decisions. If your teammates see you as subhuman, that becomes a safety issue. Period. The SEAL said he'd never experienced racism like this during training. He had great mentors. Then he joined the platoon and it went left. He eventually left the Navy though leadership reportedly helped extend his tenure for medical care and moved him closer to his family. They say women can join the Navy SEALs now, but no woman has completed the underwater training yet. Damn! Well, thank you for telling me, because when I was in there, it was like 99, and they said we weren't allowed, so shit. I was like, good for you. I don't even want to be here. I'm doing this for college. So anyways, he eventually left the Navy though leadership reportedly extended his tenure for medical care and moved him closer to his family. Bottom line, elite doesn't evolve. It just means highly trained. And we have to stop acting shocked that racism lives in the same building as the American flag. Because honestly, the American flag pretty much represents it. This fucking place has been built on stolen land, burnt bodies, lies and lies and lies, and can't stay out people's business. That's what it's been built on. Are you proud yet? Because I was never. Jesus. You remember When I told you that one person told Drumpf, nah, y'all can't put that damn name on the Kennedy Center. Well, guess what? She wasn't done. She said, all right, you gonna mute me? Bet. Representative Joyce Beatty sues to remove Drumpf's name from the Kennedy Center. It is a disgusting sight. Why the fuck you gotta have your name on everything? We don't like you, you dirty fucking nasty bastard. He look like he stinks so bad. He really do. Okay, so Drumpf is out here trying to slap his name on the Kennedy Center, and a Democratic lawmaker said absolutely not. Representative Joyce Beatty of Ohio, who's an ex-officio trustee of the Kennedy Center, filed a lawsuit arguing that only Congress has the authority to rename or add. What do they mean, ex? She's not an ex. She is a member. Anyways, add a memorial designation to the federally governed institution. Her lawsuit comes after the board voted to incorporate Drumpf's name into the building, and she says she was silenced during the meeting when she tried to object. You do realize that Drumpf stands for absolutely nothing that Kennedy did, except for maybe liking women. And even then, he liked older women. Shit. Ugh. Okay, so she compared the whole process to something out of an authoritarian regime because it's giving, we changed the sign overnight and told you it was a unanimous. Thank God. Ooh. Beatty's point is simple. The Kennedy Center was named to honor John F. Kennedy after his assassination, and there are laws around what kind of memorials can be added. Meanwhile, Drumpf is defending it by claiming donors are at record highs and that he's saving the building. No, you're not. Tickets have gone down since you went. Now listen, this isn't just petty politics. This is about a pattern. Powerful men trying to rich men trying to brand national institutions like their personal property. And Beatty is suing. Reminder, even if someone yells, "We voted," the law still matters, or at least it's supposed to. Because if the rules only apply when it's convenient, then it's not democracy, it's a reality show. And you already told me you don't watch those. And I'm going to tell you, I am cutting out of it. Fuck, I hate reality shows. I refuse. I will buy out this damn reality show. I need a cancellation, please. Alright, so here comes this. I don't really care about the shit. I feel for the victims. I just want him to suffer, okay? This is all about Schadenfreude at this point. I want that motherfucker to suffer because he's making all of us suffer. I want him to go away. Stop naming everything after you yourself and go away. You did not contribute anything. Ugh. All right. Deep breath. Because this is one of those stories where you have to report the facts without turning into a conspiracy soup. The Justice Department released a third batch of documents connected to Jeffrey Epstein under a new law requiring the DOJ to publish unclassified records with limited redactions to protect victims. You shouldn't have kept bringing it up, stupid. Reporting says the new materials include references to the dumbass, including an email from January 2020 by an unnamed federal prosecutor referencing flight logs. He's not my president, so I ain't gonna call him that. According to Reuters, the prosecutor email said flight logs showed Drumpf traveled on Epstein's plane more times than previously reported and listed him as a passenger on at least 8 flights between 1993 and 1996. Some of those flights also listed the perverted woman that they were bringing with him, Ghislaine, whatever the fuck that perv's name is, as a passenger. The email reportedly also mentions flights where Drumpf traveled with family members Marla Maples, Tiffany, and Eric, and one entry listing only Epstein and Drumpf, plus another listing an unnamed redacted woman. Now here's the key part that matters for the responsible reporting. Reuters, I don't know what they're called, notes that this document release does not present evidence implicating Drumpf in a crime, and the DOJ warned that some materials include unfounded or sensational claims submitted around 2020 elections. I don't give a damn. This motherfucker don't know what the fuck he's doing. Get him out. Okay, the White House declined to comment on the latest release per the reporting. Also, separately, AP reports the DOJ says it may take a few more weeks to finish releasing everything because they say over 1 million additional documents were discovered and now require new review and redaction. In other words, let's hide him some more. And Hattie is doing crackhead things. Stop it, Hattie. Weirdo. Anyways. So here's the takeaway for the audience. This is about transparency, but transparency doesn't mean every claim is verified. It means you're seeing what's in the file with context on what's substantiated and what isn't. If people are mad at how these releases are being handled, that's because when government drips information out like a slow leaky faucet, it creates confusion, distrust, and a rumor economy. Can we please learn multitasking so these motherfuckers don't pull shit over us? Multitasking. Some of us focus on this, some of us focus on that, some of us focus on that, and some of us stare at that motherfucker until they make a move. That's all I gotta say. Release the records, protect victims, verify what can be verified, and stop acting like public is childish for asking questions, you jackasses. Y'all brought it up. It was on your campaign. Dirty bastards. Don't promise me a sandwich and then you ain't got nothing but one piece of bread, bitch. Anyways, moving on. This one kind of irritated me. Woo! So, Representative Jasmine Crockett claps back at J.D. Vance, the ugly Cabbage Patch street girl persona jab. This woman is educated. She has a law firm. You don't even know who the hell you are, jackass. So J.D. Vance got on stage at Turning Point USA's America Fest on December 21st. I'm just saying, all the tragedies we have, why don't they ever happen when it's needed? And decided his big political moment was dragging Representative Jasmine Crockett like a middle school mean girl with a podcast mic. He singled her out while ranting about Democrats, then said she wants to be a senator, but her street girl persona is as real as her nails. And that's how you know he didn't come prepared with policy. He came prepared with petty. He let the gay out. That's what happened. The gay guy that he tried to push in, it came out and it tried to have claws. Mew, bitch. Anyways, because when conservatives can't debate your record, they start debating your edges, your nails, your tone, your hair, your attitude, anything except the actual issues, because the issues would require work. And he did this while also telling conservatives to stop fighting each other and unite against Democrats. Meanwhile, he's up there fighting Jasmine Crockett's manicure like it owes him money. Crockett responded exactly how you respond to a man trying to reduce your aesthetics. She basically said, imagine obsessing over my nails while ignoring the fact that the only reason you got your dream job is because your boss incited a mob that tried to hang your predecessor for doing his constitutional duty. That's a direct reference to January 6th and the Hang Mike Pence chants. Then she told him to stop worrying about her until they're on the Senate floor together and maybe focus on stopping his boss from bankrupting the country while running what she called the largest corruption scheme we've ever seen. Translation, sir, you don't want this smoke. And that's the real theme for this story. When black women run for power, they don't get policy critiques first. They get character assassination dressed up as humor. But Jasmine Crockett isn't new. She's not scared, and she's not about to let a man who owes his career to chaos lecture anybody about what's real. Because honestly, his face don't look real. Seriously, it don't. I think it would melt. I think it would melt if it got too hot. That's my opinion. Moving on, that's about it for our playing stupid games and winning stupid prizes. So I'm gonna go ahead and get back into my regular outfit. And real talk, tonight after this, I'm gonna go marinate my steaks. I got some bison steak, and I'm gonna see how that cooks. I'm gonna marinate it in some Korean barbecue sauce. Yes, I love me a melting pot menu. Fuck what you said. Yes, I hope she makes it. I swear to it, I would move to Texas just long enough to vote for her. I really would. Anyways, let's talk about Christmas. I don't celebrate it. I follow Hebrew. I didn't say Jewish, I said Hebrew, because that's what the Savior was. The Savior was Hebrew, and I'm going to follow him. Not what the hell this is. I don't know what the hell this is right now. But I don't celebrate it, but I'm not going to stop nobody else. But at the same time, let's talk about some education, shall we? Because these holidays need to be known. What the hell's going on during these holidays?
Yo, it's so many, it's so many, yo, it's so many, yo. It's too many lies, look in my eyes, they know I'm the truth. Knocking them down every time I step in the booth. We ain't gotta lie, they know we the vibe, we living in proof. It's young conscious, shoot my life a movie, I live in a spoof. Ain't no sticking around, I'm on the move, I'm checking the deuce. Yeah, it's only us two, so you know we copping that coupe. We on the roof, smoking dope, look at the view. Yeah, we used to chill on the stoop, now we out here breaking the news. It ain't shit you.
Give me a second. Somebody sent a grade. I need to see what it is. I need to find my grade. What is my grade? I will tell y'all in a moment. Grade updated. I just asked you what it was, and you hid it from me. I got an A there. All right. Hey, come back. Let me see my grade. View grade. I'll be with you in a moment. Shut up, phone. You know what the hell I was doing. Don't be surprised that I'm coughing. You see my eyes are pink. They could be white. It's not the room. The room is not the reason why my eyes are pink. I'm telling you. So give me just a second. I need to see my grade, and I'll be with you just a moment. I said I want to see my grade, jackass. I want to go to the website. You gonna tell me my grade? I want to know. Especially since we're on break now. We don't have to turn shit in until January 4th. I already got my study guide out, and I'm going to be writing that later on this week. Anyways, let's talk about it. Here's what Christmas was like in America for enslaved people. All right, y'all, because people love the cozy old-timey Christmas fantasy, but for enslaved folks, the holiday season was complicated as hell. You know. I'm not saying nothing, but you know. I'm medicated. That's what I keep telling you. I'm medicated, damn it. Y'all be playing with me. I'm very medicated. I have a card. I just renewed it. It is green. It is. It really is. It's a seafoam green. Anyways, yes, Christmas sometimes offered a brief break, maybe the longest rest period of the year. Often a few days between Christmas and New Year's, some enslaved people were allowed to travel, see family, attend weddings, eat better food, wear clothing that they didn't normally get. But don't let that fool you into thinking it was kindness. By the 1830s, Christmas was recognized as a state holiday in several major slave-holding states. Meanwhile, slavery didn't pause. Buying, selling, and hiring people out continued straight through the seasons like regular business. Told you. Shit. Anyways, New Year's Day, many enslaved people called it Heartbreak Day because that was when the contracts flipped. People got sold off and families were separated, sometimes permanently. Imagine hearing Happy New Year while your child gets taken to a different plantation. And then there's the so-called gift giving. Enslavers would hand out shoes, clothes, money, or food as presents. But it wasn't generosity, it was reinforcement, a reminder that your survival depends on them. One historian noted that for some enslavers, holiday gifts were a more efficient tool of domination than physical punishment. Because gifts can make people feel obligated. Punishment makes people feel angry. And slavery was all about control, always about control. But even inside that control, black folks found resistance. Holidays created opportunity, looser routines, travel passes, gatherings, moments where people planned escapes. Frederick Douglass said those days felt like a time enslaved people considered their own. There was a famous escape. There were famous escapes during this season too, like Ellen and William Craft using Christmas travel passes to flee in 1848, and Harriet Tubman leading family to freedom on Christmas Eve in 1854. After learning they were going to be sold. And culturally enslaved folks preserved joy through traditions like Jongkonu. I hope I said that right. Costumes, dancing, singing, demanding gifts rooted in West African practices. Basically, you can cage the body, but you can't erase the culture. So yes, Christmas existed under slavery, but it wasn't a Hallmark movie. It was survival with a thin layer of tinsel over terror. I told y'all, ignorance is bliss. I be learning shit. Now you learned that. I hope if I had to learn it, you had to learn it too. Happy holiday? I don't know what to tell you. Shit, I told y'all. You came up here. I told you I don't celebrate it. You came up here, so if you feel down after this, I'm sorry, but I told you. Whew. Moving on. Julianne Malvo, born in a major, America's reminder of housing crisis we refuse to fix. Please, somebody bring it to the damn front. Let's talk about the nativity story the way churches rarely do. Mary and Joseph were housing insecure. We love the manger scene because it's humble. But the real story is displaced family, no room at the inn, forced to take whatever shelter they could find. That's not cute. That's a housing crisis. And here's the punch in the throat. Millions of Americans are living a modern day version of that same story right now, especially black families, because housing in the U.S. isn't just expensive, it's predatory. I had 2 people last week calling me. I'm on a voucher. Shit. I would like to go somewhere else, but still. Over 21 million renter households are cost burdened, meaning they spend more than 30% of income on rent. And nearly half of those are severely burdened, paying 50% or more. That means rent eats the money that should go to food, medical, child care, utilities, basic life stuff. Mine is housing in that damn car because I live in the boonies. And homeowners aren't safe either. There's an estimated shortage of 2 to 5 million housing units, which keep prices high and pushes people closest to the edge right off the cliff. Now let's talk race, because this crisis has a color. Black ownership sits around 44%. It's basically unchanged since 1960s. I swear to God, if my mother dies, I'm taking her house. I'm just going to go ahead and move down south because I'm not letting that land go. Fuck it. Back when discrimination was legal, white home ownership stayed 74%. That's a persistent 30-point gap because wealth building through housing has been historically engineered to benefit one group and exclude another. Even when black families do get a job, the grip is fragile. Rising taxes, rising insurance, appraisal, discriminatory lending, and investors circling like vultures, offering quick cash, then flipping properties into condos that price the community out. I see that left and right. For black seniors, especially home equity can be up to 75% of their wealth. So when a home is lost, foreclosure, tax sale, why did I not bury that damn phone? Okay, there it is. That's not just a house, that's intergenerational wealth evaporating. That's why I said if my mom leaves and that house is still owned by her, I'm owning it. I don't give a fuck. I'm keeping it because property is power. Land is power is what I mean. So the story's point is simple. Housing insecurity is not a moral failure of individuals. It's a policy failure of government and society. If we can romanticize a manger while ignoring millions living without stability in 2025, then we miss the message. The season isn't just a call to charity, it's a call to justice. That's fucked up, man. But finally, let's talk about some better news. Let's talk about birthdays and let's talk about art. let's talk about something that has nothing to do with the grief we have right now. I really need to get rid of that or upload the damn transition. Anyways, let's talk about some good news, because I'm tired of the bad news. That shit be getting on my nerves. And believe me, there was worse. But I was like, I'm not putting that up there, because no, I'm not getting called out for fucking up somebody's day. Check this out.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Oh shit, sorry. Everything to know about artist Jean-Michel Basquiat on his 65th birthday. I don't know how to say that, so we just gonna call him Jean-Michel, cause he ain't fucking my damn tongue up. Let's pause. Let's give flowers where they belong. Jean-Michel, not saying that last name, was born December 22nd in 1960 in Brooklyn. Haitian father, Puerto Rican mother. And his life is a blueprint of black brilliance that the art world tried to exploit, then canonize after the fact. He loved art early, drawing cartoons on paper his dad brought home. His mother took him to museums, fed his creativity, and you can see that influence all over his work. He was inspired by books on symbolism and African philosophy, and after getting hit by a car at 9 years old, oh poor baby, he ended up memorizing Gray's Anatomy, which later influenced his signature visual bones, bodies, language, and meaning. Jean-Michel stated as a street artist, tagging Lower Manhattan with his friends Al Diaz under the name Samo, meaning same old shit, which is hilarious and accurate because racism, capitalism, exploitation, same old shit, different decade. Damn, he was right. That aged well. He went from the streets to galleries, produced over 1,500 drawings and 600 paintings. His work didn't just look cool, it challenged the world's obsession with whiteness and its habit of treating black people as subjects but not as geniuses. The 3-point crown in his art, that wasn't decoration, that was politics, a statement. Black royalty in a world that wanted us invisible. He also had a relationship with Andy Warhol, mutual influence. Jean-Michel made Warhol paint with his hands more. Warhol helped Jean-Michel move through the art world's gatekeepers. But let's be real, that world loves a black creative until it has to respect them as an equal. Jean-Michel died in 1988 at 27 from overdose, and it's tragic in a way that feels familiar. Look, I was told in art school, artists are one of 3 things. They are on drugs, they are gay, or they are crazy. At one point, I was all 3. I don't know what the hell I am now. Anyways, and the market is disgusting. He sold an early painting for $200 in 1981. That's a good year. Then in 2017, his Untitled from 1982 sold for $110.5 million at Sotheby's. That's the part that always gets me. They will underpay you when you're alive, then use your legacy like a luxury bag when you're gone. You can't even freaking enjoy it. The hell? So on this birthday week, honor Jean-Michel, because I'm not going to say his last name, by remembering the real point. Black art is not a trend. Black creativity is not an accessory. It's a force, and it deserves respect while we're still here to receive it. And I ain't even going to lie, these new meds have me feeling a little bit more creative instead of just sitting there zoned out. And I got myself, for Hanukkah, I got myself some vellum, some tracing paper, so I can flesh out some of my drawings better and keep the same body consistency. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait. Anyways, now we're going to go ahead and get into business. But before we do, let's go ahead and do the promo and my commercial, because shit was kind of dark. So I want to lighten shit up, you know? It doesn't have to be that serious. So check this out. I'll be right back. I'm going to go puff. All right, I'm just gonna let y'all know, when you see that left hand moving, that is me. It just never makes it to my actual mouth. Excuse me. But when you see that right arm moving weird, that ain't me. I don't know what the hell that is, because if I did that, I'd be punching metal, because my desk is in front of me, and that's weird. But anyways, let me go ahead and show y'all the commercial, and I'll be right back with some kind of budgeting to make it a little easier for y'all, because I know everybody's worried about it. I know I am. Shit.
It's just me and the fam. 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 Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little Tay-Tay, that's my hype girl, that's my mascot. Little ones go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with them racks out. Stay inside the house, turned.
Shit. Thank you so much. Sorry about that. Okay, now this is a practical one, because the holidays will absolutely have you out here spending like you got a secret fund, and most of us don't. We got bills. Am I on mute still? Can you hear me? Hello? I hope you can hear me. It's gonna really bother me during editing. Oh well. I'm gonna wait until you tell me you can hear me. Cause okay. All right. All right. The article says nearly a quarter of households are living paycheck to paycheck in 2025. So holiday spending can feel like a financial ambush. The solution isn't don't celebrate. It's plan like an adult with trauma. Okay. Start with a maximum budget. Not vibes, a number, and make sure holiday spending fits into your monthly reality. If you use 50-30-20 rule, needs, wants, savings, there you go. So 50 is your needs, 30 is your wants, 20 is your savings. Got that? You can adjust it temporarily, but the point is, don't destroy January for a cute December. Shopping early helps too. More than half of consumers are buying early to reduce stress and avoid shipping delays. I know people who start shopping in July. I'm like, the fuck? Wow. You are early. Big ticket stuff first, smaller stuff later, and use price trackers so you don't get played by fake deals. And yes, dupes. People are buying budget-friendly alternatives because luxury prices are disrespectful. Shit. It's a dupe. Looks good and doesn't send you in debt. That's not cheap. That's smart. I ain't got a problem with a dupe. I ain't got a damn problem with it. Shit. If it looks cute, I will wear it. Discount and wholesale stores are also popular because the economy has everybody acting brand new. If you can do 1 or 2 bulk shopping trips and use a reward card that fits your spending categories, online shopping, wholesale and dining, you can stack points without stacking debt. And by the way, y'all should really be impressed, because folks overseas in Asia shop every day to eat. Sometimes they do not buy like, okay, I'm going to buy for the week or I'm going to buy for the month. I personally would like to buy for the month, but they buy every day. Oh, Lord. I'm like, what the hell? They like, I got to stop by somewhere so I can buy the food so I can cook it. I'm like, wow, every day? Yeah, because they have small refrigerators, you know what I'm saying? They don't have a lot of space. That was when I was in China. I was like, wow. Anyways, let's move on. I said that. But here's the part people avoid. Set boundaries with family. Talk about spending limits. A lot of people are buying gifts only for immediate family and close friends this year. And some families are agreeing to scale back entirely. That's responsible. And experiences can be better than stuff anyways. Excuse me. Concerts, amusement parks, watching me, games, especially if you find deals that was not in the script. The goal is don't let Christmas turn into a credit card hangover. Protect your peace and your pockets. I had to protect my pockets. That's why they upset the cats, because they ain't got no snacks. I get them snacks when I get some money, okay? Anyways, here goes some good news. I know that budgeting wasn't all nice, but here goes some news to feel good about. I mean, at least the teenagers aren't a complete wash. That cat is doing crackhead things again. I don't know what, cause she ain't even chasing her shadow. So what the hell is she chasing? Anyways, check this out. This black teen saw how unaffordable New York City housing became, so he did something about it. If you ever tried to rent in New York City, you already know it's apartment hunting. It's not apartment hunting, it's emotional warfare. And yes, NYC has a lot of rent-stabilized units. Not Boston, but trying to actually land one can feel like trying to win the lottery without even getting a ticket. CBS describes the odds like that for a reason. I don't really trust CBS. So here comes the plot twist. Two teenagers, Derek Webster Jr. and Beckett Zahedi, built a free tool real estate to help people find affordable rent-stabilized units without needing a PhD in NYC housing trauma. They got the idea after learning about the city's affordable housing crisis in economic class and realizing how ridiculous the system is. Zahedi basically said rent-stabilized units are regulated. There are legal limits on rent increases, but the information is scattered, incomplete, and hard to navigate. Even the official building lists don't tell you which specific apartments are stabilized, which buildings contain at least one stabilized unit. Just which buildings contain at least one stabilized unit. So realer, like real estate, but real, and then the comparative realer estate cross-references listings on the market with public rent-stabilized building data to help renters identify buildings that should qualify while they're searching. And what I love is the teens' mindset. They're self-taught coders and said if adults can't make public data usable, we will. That's what we need. That's what the fuck we need. Their whole goal is to transparency before you even start the search, because the market thrives on confusion. I'm going to say that again. They created something called realer estate. Okay? Let's see here. And the funniest part, they haven't even rented apartments themselves yet, meaning two teens with Wi-Fi and motivation did more for NYC renters than half the people with housing in their job title. So if you're in New York, this is one of those moments where the kids are like, here, I fixed it. And honestly, I respect it. Oh my God, they're so resourceful. Thank you. I hope it comes out here, and I hope somebody does something about the rent out here, because this shit is ridiculous. The rent is ridiculous for very little. Fuck. You gonna paint the house a different color, and that's the only thing? That's not worth $500 fucking dollars. Anyways, moving on. Here's some more good news. Give me a second. I'm gonna bring this one down. I just want to put up the thing that says good news. Where's my good news? Let me go look. I thought I did this. Let's see. Good news, good news, good news. I wish I could color code this. I would do it. If I could, I would do it. Where is my good news? There it is. Now, this story is kind of black excellence and human resilience that deserves airtime, because transformation is real and it's not just a slogan. At MacDougall Walker Correctional Institution in Connecticut, 10 incarcerated students celebrated earning college degrees through the University of New Haven Prison Education Program and the Yale Prison Education Initiative. Wow! This was the third commencement for the program, and it matters because prison usually reduces people to their worst moment. Like the system wants you to believe that one decision is your whole identity. The deputy warden described the graduation as more than a ceremony. It's a milestone of hope and transformation. One graduate, Ricky, says something that stuck with me. In a lot of our communities, society tells you success looks like being an athlete, a musician, or just surviving to 18. He talked about hearing his father's words, "Be better than me," and realizing his reality wasn't what his father wanted for him. Then he dropped the line that should be printed on billboards. Education gives you the tools to make sure we get home and make sure we never come back. Another graduate, Francis, called it redemption, saying they had to say no to a lot and yes to a few things, including the chance to be more than their worst decision. And the programs aren't small. They're supported by a big network of faculty, staff, and graduate students from University of New Haven and Yale who teach and mentor inside the facility. This is what public safety actually looks like. Education, opportunity, accountability, and a path forward. Because punishment without a future is just a slow recycling machine. I agree with this. I like this very much, and I agree with it. I approve of this message. I don't know if that means anything to anybody else, but I approve of it, damn it. And now we're getting ready for, I don't know who likes this shit, but we're about to get it. Here we go. Where the hell is it? I don't even. This shit is gonna get scary too. The last story is gonna scare the shit out you. Check it out.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Hold on. There it is. Okay, this is better. So, this one's Detroit. Okay, this one's Detroit's pride with actual plan behind it. Big Sean has been named the Detroit Pistons Creative Director of Global Experience, a role that's the team says is about deepening creativity, cultural connection, and global fan growth. I love when rappers diversify like this. He looks good. He's a handsome man. Too young for me, but he's a handsome man, and I like the way that suit fits on him. He looks like he in there to do business, and real business, not play. Sean said it's an honor to serve the Pistons community and that this expanded role lets him do it on a bigger scale. He also said his mission is to keep opening doors and hiring Detroit creatives to shine alongside one of the most iconic franchises in sports. Now, that is the part I care about, not just celebrity partnership, but local creatives getting paid and positioned. I love this. He'll contribute to product and design and help strengthen community engagement. And one of the headline initiatives is Creatives Across Continents. That sounds good. Described as a global creative program, inviting designers, artists, tastemakers worldwide to create work inspired by the Detroit basketball, set to launch in 2026 with collaborations and retail collections later in that year. The Pistons CMO, Alicia Jeffries, basically said Big Sean's influence goes beyond music. He's a creative visionary who brings Detroit wherever he goes, and that this initiative is a way of introducing Detroit basketball to the world. So yeah, it's branding, but it's also opportunity. Detroit has always been a culture factory. It's about time the money and the platform match the talent. Good job and congratulations, Big Sean. For once, we got a rapper that ain't drunk off his ass doing disgusting shit where we gotta just bow our head and try to change the subject before we get too deep in it. Anyways, moving on to something nicer. Jill Scott. Love Jill Scott. All right, this is my girl Jill Scott, and you already know I like her. So let's do her justice. Jill Scott was on the $1 million worth of game and basically said every lesson, even the ones that scare you off, can be the thing that makes you great. She's not romanticizing pain. Oh God, nothing is good about pain. Shit. She's talking about resilience, like grown-ass women who've been through it. I've been through some shit my damn self, so believe me, yeah, I don't even know what it is, but I hate it and I don't like going through it. She straight up admitted nobody's perfect and referenced her 2 divorces like, yeah, life happened. I don't remember her first one, so this is news to me. This is a grown-ass woman. We don't know her business. I am in shock. I love it when people do that to me. She also says she lost more money multiple times than many people will ever make and made it clear that wasn't just about divorce, it was some other shit. Now, for context, her first marriage was to Lizelle Williams from 2001 to 2007. And yes, he inspired her classic He Loves Me, Lizelle in E flat. I did not know she was married. Girl, I didn't know she was married the first time. She says she had to pay him some money after the divorce, but they're still friendly. I hope so. Her second marriage was to Mike Dobson, and that one, she basically said there are no friendly vibes whatsoever. In older reporting, the divorce filing cited irreconcilable differences and inappropriate marital conduct. Oh shit, he was a dog. And here's what I love about Jill. She doesn't do that fake everything is a blessing performance. She's more like, I learned the lesson, I survived it, I'm still standing. Next. That's the energy people need during the holidays. When everybody's pretending their life is perfect on Instagram while silently falling apart, Jill is a reminder that you can have scars, still have joy, and still have wisdom, and still say, nah, never again. And when a situation don't deserve access to you, that yeah, especially. So I'm glad that she's doing good, and I did not know that. See, that's how you keep people interested. You're a mystery. We be finding out shit like, wow, what else did you do when you wasn't all in my face? Oh my God. Oh yeah, moving this one. With all respects, let's pay some respects to this man, because I honestly believe if he was still alive, that they would be still big. Okay. Like they are. What's a rock group that Rolling Stones? They are our Rolling Stones. Okay, for the black people, this is our Rolling Stones right here. All right, so hip hop meets the justice system, and it's messy. A federal judge in Brooklyn overturned the conviction of Carl Jordan Jr., one of the 2 men found guilty in the 2002 murder of Jam Master Jay, Jason Mizel? I don't know what his name is. Damn. Is Joker here? Because I know she said she'd be in and out. What is Mizell? Is that Mizel or Mizel? I don't know. We ain't gonna say it again. Well, anyways, of Run DMC, I did not know his name was Jason. I never thought about it. The judge said prosecutors didn't prove motive strongly enough, which undercut the government's theory that the unaliving was revenge over a drug deal. Important detail. The judge did not toss the whole case or declare innocence. The ruling focused on prosecution failing to establish a solid motive, tying Jordan to the alleged reason for the unaliving. Meanwhile, the judge denied a similar request from co-defendant Ronald Washington, meaning his conviction stands. The court found stronger evidence connecting Washington to the alleged motive. The case is infamous because Jam Master Jay was unalived in his Queens studio on October 30th, 2002, and it stayed cold for years. The 2 men were convicted in February 2024, and now one of those convictions has been overturned while prosecutors review the decision. So what does this mean in plain English? It means the legal system is saying, we think something happened, But you didn't prove this part of your story well enough for this defendant. That doesn't magically rewrite history, but it does change what can stand in court. And for the culture, it's another reminder that even when a case finally gets traction, accountability can still come in pieces, slow, complicated, and painful. Jam Master Jay was foundational to hip-hop, and the fact that the truth is still being fought over in court 2 decades later, that's heartbreaking and infuriating. I think it's the second one. Okay, cool. Mizell. Alright. Cool. Alright, y'all. If y'all was feeling cozy and warm and stuff, get ready not to, because this next one is gross as fucking hell. Ugh, get ready, god dang it. Oh, Lord. Let me bring it down. This is gonna scare the shit out you. Watch this one. Oh, God.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
The diddler seeks immediate release from prison in appeals argument. Oh, God. Again? This bastard is like the damn snarling dog at the door that still believes that you're behind it, even though that was 2 days ago. Alright, so the internet is trash where I am. Sorry. No, it's cool. I understand. I will figure out who you are. I will. You're dropping hints. I'm catching it. Alright, so the diddler's lawyers are asking a federal appeals court in New York to either set him free immediately, reverse his conviction, or at a minimum cut down his sentence. And listen, this isn't new evidence innocence montage energy. This is we don't like the punishment energy. Jackasses, he did the deed. He did a lot worse. Okay, this motherfucker should never be let out of jail. You assholes. Here's what happened. The diddler was acquitted of some of the biggest charges like racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking. But he was convicted under the Mann Act, which bans transporting people across state lines for actual crimes. And if you watch the Dave Chappelle show, the Dave Chappelle special, you know the Mann Act. You really know the history of that one, because he explained it. The judge sentenced him to 4 years and 2 months. That's all. I'm in Tennessee at my aunt and uncle's for the holiday, if that helps you research. It does not help my research because you won't always be there. And there's a lot of aunts and uncles there, Joker. See? She always messing with me. God dang it. Anyways, now the defense argument is basically the judge was too trash and acted like a 13th juror because he considered testimony and evidence connected to charges the jury didn't convict on. But here's the issue. You know you're guilty, god dang you. But here's the issue. Sentencing in federal court doesn't live in a perfect fantasy bubble. Judges often consider the broader conduct that came out at trial when deciding punishments. And in this case, the judge said he was considering the diddler's... just go laugh at my pain. You are no support, ma'am. No support. Anyways, the judges often consider the broader conduct... Exactly. The broader conduct that came out on trial when deciding the punishment. And in the second case, the judge said he was considering the diddler's treatment of 2 former girlfriends, testimony that included alleged allegations of physical and coercion, including being pressured into X with male ex-workers while the diddler watched and filmed. You nasty bastard. You nasty bastard. Oh my God! Where is it? Where's my favorite sounds? Cause he get on my goddamn nerves. Where is it? Here you go.
Brother, that shit is gross.
Now the defense argument is basically where was that? Here we go. Okay. One ex, Cassie Ventura, testified about being repeated freak-offs over a decade. Jurors also saw a video of the diddler allegedly dragging and beating her in a hotel hallway. If he didn't go to jail for that, at least. What the hell, man? pressure around a drug-fueled hotel nights lasting for... Wait, I missed something. Oh, dragging in the hallway after one of those encounters. Another woman, testifying as Jane, described pressure around drug-fueled hotel nights lasting for days. The judge rejected the defense, trying to frame it as consensual sex and drugs and rock and roll, and basically said, no, this was power, control, and abuse, you assholes. He didn't say assholes, I said assholes. So the diddler's lawyers are like, these are lesser charges and people usually get under 15 months. Meanwhile, the court is like, the harm described wasn't lesser to the people living with it. Bottom line, he's appealing. Courts will decide, but the public doesn't have to rewrite what we heard in the courtroom just because his lawyers want a softer landing. This bastard did a lot of horrible shit to a lot of people. I don't think he should be out for 4 years. I think his ass needs to be in there for 20. Dirty bastard. He's up there with Ghislaine. Dirty bitches. I don't like these people. I really don't. But here's something for y'all, because at least somebody seemed to be thinking with their mind, but sometimes he grifts too. So I side-eye his ass. Check this one out. Where is it?
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
Alright, so you see the clown in the corner. Joe Budden publicly cuts ties with Nicki Minaj over anti-black appearance at Turning Point USA. Once again, I just don't understand why the hell we have these horrible, disastrous things happen, but when fucked up shit happens, nothing happens. Nothing in the weather or nothing. So Joe Budden went on his podcast and said he's officially done with Nicki Minaj after her appearance at Turning Point USA's America Fest. I've been told y'all she was MAGA. I've been told y'all. Nobody listens to me. He wasn't doing a disagree but respect thing. He was doing a don't call me, don't text me, we're finished thing. I second that. Budden basically said her showing up on that stage changed his view on her culturally. Like, this wasn't just a political opinion, it was a values move. He framed it as hip-hop is supposed to be rooted in the community and aligning with platforms like that has consequences. Exactly. Hip-hop was never supposed to be rich, lifestyles of the rich and famous. It was supposed to be, I need an outlet for this fucking oppression I'm going through. That's the whole roots of hip-hop. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. Okay? You remember that? Yeah, that's what the roots are. Fuck. And now they act like, oh, hip-hop is all about glitz and glamour. It never was. It was gritty. It was dark. It was ugly. It was the truth. It's in fucking CPR right now. It's in NICU. It's in an emergency room right now, cause y'all killing it. Damn it. Anyways, he said it was the last candle on the cake and that her decision told him she doesn't give a damn how her choices land with the community. Just wait until ICE get their hands on you, heifer. Just wait. They gonna use you up and then they gonna deport your ass to Venezuela. We know you ain't from Venezuela, but they gonna send you there. Anyways, his co-host Parks said he watched the whole event hoping there'd be context that made it make sense, like maybe she was there to challenge them or push back, but he said it was more like she was echoing the exact points you expect to hear in that room. Man, I saw her high five the happiest widow in the world, okay? I didn't understand that shit. How the hell you that happy when you just lost your damn... when you get married, you're supposed to be in love with him, right? I'm just trying to figure this shit out. None of it is adding up. This is math I don't understand. Mark Lamont Hill wasn't surprised. He basically said he's been calling it. He felt she sounded MAGA-ish for a minute, and he pointed out the optics. Nicki was up there talking with Charlie Kirk's wife, complimenting Drumpf as handsome. I think she blind as a damn bat now. And calling J.D. Vance an assassin to maybe somebody's butt? I don't know. Which was an extremely reckless word choice in a room tied to political violence. So yeah, Nicki hasn't responded to Button publicly, but the larger thing is this. Celebrity politics always exposes who's actually aligned with the community and who just wants attention and protection. And yeah, I don't know what else to say, but I can't stand this heifer. She just weird. I'm so sick of this heifer. Now she wants to get in politics. Why the fuck are all the people that weren't born in this country all up in our fucking politics? Fucking Musk, Peter Thiel, this bitch here, the sofa assassin, exactly. Well, he is from here. But why are all these motherfuckers who have no fucking business being in our shit? This heifer is from the fucking Barbados or some shit. Bitch, go home. Fuck. You're all in our damn business. I can't stand when people get in your business that ain't got nothing to do with you. Stay the fuck out of my business. I told you, it's a trigger. I fucking hate people walking into... This is a me and you conversation. See your ass out. Fuck. Anyways, let's move on. I told you, I got certain triggers. And one of my triggers is know-it-alls and motherfuckers that come into a conversation acting like they know it all. Shut the fuck up. Especially when you spewing out misinformation. Oh, let me see. Oh, let me bring this down, please. I'm pissed off. Again. I told you I don't like this one. Okay, we're going into medical. Alright then, if that's the case, I'm just going to go ahead and do my little commercial again so I can take a breather and a puff. And then we're going to go into medical. And then we're going to have a palate cleanser. And then we're going to drag people for the holidays. And then we're all going to go fuck off somewhere, okay? Okay, let's go. Alright, on and break.
It's just me and the fam. 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 Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little Tay-Tay, that's my hype girl, that's my mascot. Little ones go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with them racks out. Stay inside the house, turned.
Alright, just another reminder, if y'all are interested in me doing another story time, give me some questions, and I'll give you a story time on if I have any experience with it. Because believe me, I refuse to write a book. Motherfuckers keep telling me I need to write a damn autobiography. Fuck that, I know it's going to end up in comedy. And if that's the case, I want to be around to defend myself, but you know, most people that do autobiographies, they're at the end. Most, not all. Some people do it in the middle, and you just like, I guess you gotta write a new one. But anyways, you see what I marked out. You know damn well why I did it. Black men are committing at an alarming rate, but this is how to help. Alright, folks. Alright, family. This one is serious, and I'm not gonna play with it. There's reporting to a frightening trend that self-deletion among black men is rising, with multiple high-profile deaths mentioned in 2025. It also cites that self-deletion is now among the leading causes of death for black men ages 15 to 34. So if you have a black male between those ages, go hug them. And that rate rose significantly in recent years. Even if folks don't remember every name, what matters is the pattern too. The pattern. Too many black men are drowning quietly. Yeah, they do. They don't talk enough. Shit. And culturally, we know why. Too many black boys get raised on be strong, don't cry, don't be soft, pray it up, man up. And I love you, but faith is not a replacement for treatment. You can have Jesus and a therapist. You can have a prayer and a plan. God does give the intelligence to the doctors. That's how I feel. People, well, if I was supposed to fly, I would have wings. Yeah, but God maybe gave the intelligence to those people to build a plane, and someone gave that person the intelligence to fly it. I had no idea this was a problem in our community. Yep. Well, now you do. I told you I'm here to spread the news. I said I'm black woke since they fucked up everything. I'm black woke, and I'm going to tell y'all what's up. Alright, so the holidays can make it worse. Shorter days, disrupted sleep, financial pressure, family drama, grief. It's the perfect storm. Your body is tired, your wallet is stressed, and your emotions are trying to break out of the basement. So what do we do with this information? We talk. We not like interrogators, like people who love people. Use I statements. I've noticed you seem off. I'm worried about you. Then listen. Not to respond, listen to understand. A lot of men can't name feelings because nobody ever let them practice. Let's see. If you can help them find support. Offer to go with them to the first appointment if they're hesitant. And don't wait for a crisis to act, because sometimes one real conversation interrupts a dangerous decision. Man, I stopped my homeboy from self-deleting his ass. I broke the whole box spring of my bed when I slammed him to the bed trying to stop him from... Yeah, we ain't gonna get into that. But shit. That's why his nickname is tattooed on my goddamn shoulder. Because I'll never forgive him. And I'll never forget him. Because he hurt my feelings when he did that. Anyways. And then I turned around and tried to pull that shit. Ugh. Anyways. And to any black man listening who feels like the weight is too heavy, you are not weak. You are human. And you deserve help that actually helps. If you are someone you know is in immediate danger or thinking about self-harm, I was about 2 weeks ago, so I went ahead and talked to people. Call 988 if you're in the U.S. 24/7. And if you're in immediate danger, call 911. And if you're outside, tell me your country, and I'll give you the right crisis number. We don't bury this. We don't joke this off. We fight for our people while they're still here. Cause damn it, I hate putting flowers on the ground. That's all I'm gonna say about that, okay? So let's shake that off, y'all, cause we're about to get into something. Let me go ahead and do those promos one more time. Maybe that'll shake it off, cause we're about to get into some you know your ass deserves this kind of weird news, cause I just feel like this little joker deserved what he got. But cause I just don't like that dog as well. We gonna talk about a dog. Check this out. Alright, y'all, I just had to do that. That's CBD Honey Lips. If you're interested in them, if you're interested, it is a black-owned company. You can find her on Instagram, Twitch, and Threads. CBD Honey Lips. I hope I'm saying that right. Anyways, let's move on, because this is just... Oh, it's still health. This is a better one, though. Thank God. Check this out. Where's my health?
We are at war.
The doctor's order... Belly laughs at least 2 to 5 days a week. That sounds much better. So we can end off on a good note. We got two more stories to go. Well, not two. We got one more and then fashion show. All right. So, okay. Let's pivot to something that might actually save somebody's week. There's this wellness creator named Melanated who teaches something called Laughhaste. Basically laughter yoga inspired by laughter clubs started in India in the 1990s. I have never heard of this. The idea sounds silly, but the science is pretty interesting. Laughter can reduce stress and help your body regulate. The study of laughter, gelotology, I'm not joking, it looks like gelato. Gelatology? Has been around since the 1960s, probably because the person was high. And a doctor in Mumbai, Dr. Madan Kataria, started a daily laughter club in 1995. It grew fast, and when they ran out of jokes, he created exercises, breathing diaphragm work, light stretches, and goofy sounds. I hope nobody farted in there. And here's the key. People started fake laughing, then it turned real, because laughter is contagious, and your body responds to the physical act even if the emotion doesn't start first. I will laugh at you if you have a weird laugh. I had people running out the door when they heard my real laugh. It is not pretty. Anyways, researchers and doctors have linked laughter to better blood vessel function, endorphins, reduced stress hormones like cortisol, and even improvement in pain and mood in some studies. There are also meta-analysis suggesting laughter therapies can help with things like glucose levels, chronic pain symptoms, especially in older folks. Shit, then they need to just talk to me, because the way my mom talks about me, she just won't stop laughing. Shit. So, forced laughter can still do something because it triggers the same breathing and muscle patterns. Not my dad's. How the hell do you laugh freaking monotone? That is the worst laugh I heard in my life. It's monotone. So, they've got exercises. Look somebody in the eye and say, ha! Repeatedly for a minute, or do deep inhale, hold, then burst into laughter on the exhale. Kataria even jokes about using it for credit card bill laughter. Oh, Lord Jesus, that does not make me laugh, which honestly might be necessary in this economy. Is it awkward? Absolutely. But so is being stressed, bitter, and tense all the damn time. That's how I feel sometimes. Sometimes wellness isn't glamorous. Sometimes it's you and your nervous system in a room like, all right, we gonna clown our way back to peace. Shit, if that's the case, let's just go ahead and do the dirty dozens again. Shit, that was kind of funny until you got your feelings hurt. But I digress. All right, that's it for the news other than our strange news. And you know what? It's about a dog. I already told you a while back it's about a dog, and I don't care, because the damn dog had no business doing what the hell it did. I'm sure it did something stupid for this to happen. That's how I feel, and I stand on that. Now, if that dog actually was mistreated, I'm sorry, but I feel like he did something stupid. So, I'm going to stand on it for now. Alright, so here goes. Soaked and shivering French bulldog rescued from small Florida island. I really didn't even care that much to find out that Florida has islands, so I found something new out. Alright, last one is a little heart cleanser because the news is usually allergic to joy. That's how it feels. In Jacksonville, Florida, a soaked and shivering French bulldog, you seen those motherfuckers, they look like aliens, was found, no, that's a pug, okay, yeah, but they still ugly as hell, was found stranded on a small island in Ribault River. The sheriff's office got a call, officers showed up, and instead of standing there like, welp, they waved down two fishermen nearby and asked for help. Well, at least they asked for help. The fishermen used their boat to get to the island and bring the little Frenchie back to shore safely. Man, I hope that owner gave them... Why the hell did it get there? Shit. After the rescue, the dog was taken to Animal Care and Protective Services, where they found he didn't have a microchip. They named him Porky, which is both hilarious and accurate. Whoa, he must have been fat as hell. And the best part, according to the sheriff's office, Porky already has a new family waiting for him and is basically living his best life. AKA, they are spoiling this fat ass dog. I don't know how he got into it. I think he probably was chasing something and he was so damn determined. He was a big dog. He swam his dumb ass over to the Florida island and didn't know how to fucking get back. That's what I said. I feel in my heart. Sometimes you try to figure out how the hell did someone get up there, and then they trying to figure out how the hell did I get down from here. That's all I got to say. Now I'm going to say what everybody's thinking. Who let this dog end up stranded on an island in the first place? Because I have questions, and I don't like the answers. But I'll take the win. Strangers helped officers act fast, and the dog didn't die out there in the cold and alone. So yes, today we're celebrating humans doing the bare minimum of humanity, which feels rare sometimes, but we'll take it. Because at this point, the bare minimum is the best you gonna get, and that's a sad, sad thing. Now, how the hell? I didn't even see her come up here. That dang Mavis right down behind me, then took my blanket again, and looking at me shocked and appalled, like I done messed up her whole gig. Thank you, Mavis. Scared the shit out of me. Anyways, that's it for strange news. Now, I'm about to do this fashion show, and I'm gonna let y'all know. If you're not interested, leave now. But if you are, we gonna drag some people, because I don't understand fashion to the point of some of these damn fashions. That's all I'm saying. They're saying this is the fiercest looks black stylists Wayman and Mackay have curated this year. All right, y'all ready? Tell me you ready. When you ready, I'm gonna pop it up. Tell me you ready. Tell me. I'm gonna wait. Wait until you tell me you're ready. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait till you tell me you're ready. Wait till you tell me you're ready. Wait until you tell me you're ready. Are you ready? You ready yet? I don't hear nobody. Are y'all ready? Okay, cool. Okay, here we go. Alright, so let me move this out of the way so y'all can see the people. So you already know it's about to be a hot mess. There go Lizzo. God dang it. Let me make that bigger for y'all if you want. I don't know why she thought blonde looked good on her. Not that skin tone. Blonde, not that blonde. Maybe a darker blonde, but that don't look good on her. I'm going to tell you honestly, and I can't seem to get rid of that damn video of fucking Lenny Kravitz. But anyways, the dress isn't that bad, actually. It shows that she has lost a lot of weight, but not the titties. Girl, your titties too damn big. Why, you need like some tape, some boob tape. I got some, or a strapless bra, and not that dress, cause they look like flapjacks. I'm telling you, I will call you out. I'll call myself out if you catch me with flapjack titties. I'll be like, hey, thank you for looking. Let me go get some tape. But how the hell does she walk? I feel like she was gonna fall on her face. I don't know, but it's alright. It's alright. I just don't like her hair or her titties. That's the whole problem. The dress is nice. I don't like your titties and your hair. Moving on. Queen Latifah. Oh my God, she did it. But why does she never get her hair done? Damn it. She looks very graceful in this. She's like in her, I guess she's in her old lady phase. But I feel like she really could have done more with her hair. Like an updo, since you covering everything. The shawl is cute and it matches the dress. Is the dress see-through? Because then I'm gonna call you out. But I think it's a nice dress. She looks lovely. The makeup is great. I just feel like she could have done more with that hair. That's how I feel. Alright, anyways. Danielle Deadweiler. I don't understand the puffy hairstyles. I understand it's natural, but it's not my generation. And she ain't got no titties. God dang, she flat. But what is this? Oh yeah, you got it right. She has been simple. What the hell is this? A lampshade that ate another lampshade that ate another lampshade? Is this the human centipede and lampshade? I like your shoes, but what the hell is this? Girl, how did you walk around? And honestly, with a dress like that, I would just think you would wear your hair down. I thought when you had strapless, you wore your hair down. And when you had a long collar, you wore your hair up. Am I wrong? I don't know. But honestly, I just don't like that hair either, though. I love, if you're going to go full afro, do it. But I don't understand them three balls on your head. I don't get it. Yes, it looks like a lampshade. I'm not sure how the hell she got anywhere. Okay. Lovely makeup. I can say that. Nice makeup. Okay, so this is shit. I didn't even think about that. Oh, okay. We've seen this look before, so apparently one of these designers designed that look. It's not bad. It's just that I was told that if you wore velvet, you look cheap. What is that, velvet? I mean, but it looks good on her. She has the body for it. I can see her ribs. I actually just noticed that. I can't see her feet, so I'm hoping she didn't trip. I always worry about that. Like, why do you get dresses like that? And her hair is very nice with it. Of course, you know, if I was going to add anything, maybe I would add a clutch. Maybe a silver clutch to match her jewelry, because all I see is black, and honestly, it's a little depressing. But, yeah, that's not bad. It's not bad. We saw it before. I don't think I drug it that much before. Except for the... Oh, Lord Jesus. Here she go. Why? Girl, I don't know when the hell was Willy Wonka? Was there a Willy Wonka theme this year? Cause that's what you look like you just came off of. A Willy Wonka's safari. Fucking chocolate safari. Your ass, while the color is beautiful on you, I don't think you can see all the way with that hat. And that coat look like it's hot as hell. I feel like you're really moist under all of that. Just like when you wear leather under hot lights. I feel like that's her right there. The color is very beautiful on her. But, you can't see all the way, and you look hot. Yeah, exactly. It looks like a Tim Burton movie. Yes, exactly. I'm just like, are you comfortable, ma'am? And I'm questioning because we have seen some crazy fashion. Are the shoes a part of the outfit, or are they separate? Because I'm worried about these people. I really am. And now that you mention it, I don't see the other leg. Is the other leg in a pants leg, or is it free? Oh, God, I think I gave somebody an idea. Let me get on the move. All right. Divine Joy Randolph. Ma'am, they did you dirty. Some of your titty is coming out. You are overfilling, ma'am. You're beautiful, but you're overfilling. They should have gave you one size up. That's all. Just one size up. So all of that meat, all of that titty meat, cause like like when you stop resisting on on rubber and it calms down and it's almost like a cake. Cause I don't know how to explain it, but you falling out. I love the dress on you. It looks great on you, but the titties are falling out. That's all I gotta say. And I don't know how long that shawl is. Oh God, it's to the ground. Don't let nobody walk behind you, ma'am. If you walk, if somebody gonna choke the shit out you. I hope nobody walked behind you. Them rings look like you would punch the shit out of somebody. I'm sorry, but them arms look like they could take someone out. Like she's looking graceful, but it looks like if you push me, I'ma rock you. And them rings, I'm just saying, you might find her with an emblem. You might find somebody on the ground with the emblem of that ring on their forehead, like indented. I'm just saying. She looks like she can do sexy woman, but she gonna whoop your ass next. I'm just saying. Oh Lord, here come Niecy Nash. I done seen her a few times, and I'm just like, what is she doing? This just must be. I hate to. It looks like a pussy. I'm sorry. It looks like a woman's. It's the color difference and the way it's shaped. It look. And it doesn't help with her being married to another woman. Oh Lord, I'm gonna just look up here. Your hair is beautiful. The nails look nice. Love the makeup. We're gonna move on. I feel embarrassed. I gotta go. I need an adult. Alright, this is her again. Okay, this is the lampshade. But now her hair is down, and I hate to say it, but it's cute, but you know, it's still very plain. I'm just saying, just you saw it. You saw it too. You know you saw what I saw, god dang it. I don't know who the hell designed that, but they're not funny. They're not funny at all. Anyways, I feel like this is a little plain. The hair is plain, but the dress is kind of plain, but it still looks good on you. You have a lovely physique. Hey, I didn't put her in it. But this right here, it shows she looks very athletic. I say that much. She looks like if you piss her off, and her face is beautiful. I would have loved if her hair was up this time. This time I would have liked if your hair was up. Everybody does the opposite of what I think. But obviously I don't know fashion. I tell y'all in the beginning and at the end, I don't know fashion. So this is me just talking shit. And people are living their best lives while I'm talking it, okay? Mary J, I ain't seen you in a while. And you are finally wearing a dress. Oh my God. This is beautiful. She done did it. Someone dressed her right. Because the last time I saw her, they looked like they stuffed her ass in there like a Twinkie. Oh, she looking beautiful. She is giving. She looks like the queen she is. The color is perfect. The hair is perfect. Her skin is glowing. The shoes are perfect. Her legs look healthy. She don't got no old lady legs. The neck look healthy. She don't have the old lady flesh. She is looking fit, femme, and full of fin and vigor, whatever the hell those words are. You know what the hell I'm saying.
Oh my God!
She looking good. She looking good, okay? I mean, yay. Yes. She is the
Final round. Fight!
This is the queen. I love it. I love it.
Someone call 911.
Cause she's killing. I love it, and I'm gonna stop this corny ass shit and keep going. I'm just happy to finally see someone in an outfit that fits, that accentuates, and is not going to have people questioning how the hell do you sit down. Moving on. Yes, sometimes I can be very anal retentive. Now, Coleman always seems to dress flashy. He always looks like he just got out of a Cuban bar at the after hours. Why can't you ever wear a shirt that doesn't show your titties? Yes, she is aging very well, but the outfit she was in before was not. Why the hell does he always have to show his man titties? This man is always with the shirt open or shirtless. The man is thirsty. Some man give him a date, please. This man wants you to appreciate his muscles like everyone else should. God, I hate gold. I'm just going to tell you that. At least it fits. I'm happy about that. Oh my God, pointy ass male shoes. I hate pointy shoes. Moving on. I can't say her name. Somebody help me. Please help me. How do you say that? Duso Mumdu. I don't know who the hell she is. But apparently she's on HBO. She looks lovely. She looks cheerful. I've never been a fan of two-piece outfits to events. I never have been. I'm sorry. I mean, some of them are cute, but I'd rather wear it to the club. It is cute. I just don't understand this whole area right here. I really don't. Maybe if some fabric was here or something. It's giving off iridescent and velvet, which is very pretty. The color looks great. I wish her hair was a little bit more, but maybe that's what she's going for, simplicity. I don't know. I like how the cuffs are ending there. I just am not a fan of pointy shoes or two pieces. But then again, I probably couldn't afford the damn shoes, let alone the dress. Moving on. Hey, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like a hater. I know damn well I can't afford none of this shit. I'm talking about fucking... He's back. He's back because someone... See, he dresses very well. But I don't understand this new I'm not gonna match stuff. Because is that animal print? It is animal print, stripes, and what is this called? It's not houndstooth. At least his chest is covered. We asked for his chest to be covered, so at least it's covered, but it's covered with malarkey. That's what that shit is. This is malarkey. Are you wearing two coats, or is this part of this coat? I don't understand. How do stripes and animal print go together? And they're pointy. I fucking hate pointy shoes. But come on, tell me please, how is this matching this? I don't get it. Is it because there's a little yellow? That doesn't excuse. There is a pattern issue here. Animal print pattern? What the fuck is this? And stripes. No. You know what? You're giving me a headache. I feel like I'm looking at a test screen. I'm getting out of here. She back again. Apparently these designers love this woman, but they just don't want to do her hair right. Here she is again with an updo. This dress is beautiful, but the pattern is saying podunk. I'm sorry. Polka dot should never really be, unless it's like weird shaped polka dot, you know, where there's contrasting shapes and not like what she's wearing. She looks like a Dalmatian. God dang it. She looks like a very classy Dalmatian. The fuck. This is a beautiful woman. I'm just saying, she's very fit and stuff, and they seem to very much like to, yeah, I wouldn't wear jewelry with it either, though. I don't know what to tell you. I'm gonna keep going. It looks like I'm looking at a test screen. I don't know fashion. Oh God, Niecy's back. Okay, now we're talking, Niecy. Now this is elegant. I'm loving it. I would have loved if she had a necklace, but she's not spilling out too much. She's not spilling out, so this is for her body, for her age. It's accentuating her. She has a nice shawl. I don't know why it's that fucking long, but still, it's a nice shawl. I had a shawl. I double wrapped that bitch. I'm not falling. Her hair is cute. It's kind of giving the 90s young girl kind of thing. I would have given her a clutch and a necklace. And probably have given her an updo. No, down is good. I just said that, yeah, a down-do is do. Yeah, but I don't know. I figure your hair is, and if your clothes are going to be extravagant, I figure your hair should be extravagant too. I don't know. Maybe I just like competition. But I can't see her feet, and I don't understand how people walk in dresses that cover their feet. But good on you, ma'am. moving on. And that is it. Thank God. That is it for fashion. The next time I see y'all will probably be, it will be on Sunday. And then maybe New Year's Eve. I don't know who celebrates it. Once again, knowledge is power, but it's also very depressing, because when you find out the history of some of these freaking holidays, it is disgusting, it is appalling, and God, give me a beer. That's how you feel. Give me a beer, because I want to wash my brain. But what I'm going to do, thank you so much, is I'm going to go and fuck off somewhere and wash my sheets and my new, because my mom sent me, she actually bought me something. Usually she just gives me money and I just go fuck off and pay some bills, and she gets upset. You're supposed to buy that for your pleasure. Well, my pleasure is I got my bills paid, so I don't have to stress. But this time she bought me something. I know I said I can't stand furries, and I do not like furries. I don't like mascots, but I do love onesie PJs with the tail and the ear. I do love the onesie PJs. I'm going to tell the truth. But I can't stand furries. And also, you'll never see it because they're PJs. And I don't wear PJs outside the house unless I'm taking the trash out in the middle of the night and nobody's around. That's all I got to say. With that, I say thank you so much. As always, if you want me to change something, if you want me to add something, if you have a story, because I will take your stories, let me know. Hit me up. If you're willing to do business and stuff, it's on my, it's on my, my profile. Once again, Joker, I have other folders on my page. Go check them out. The only reason they haven't been updated is because I have been very fucking depressed. But anyways, thank you guys. I love y'all. Without y'all, I would be nothing. I'm going to go ahead and repurpose this. And hopefully this weekend, I'll be pushing out other content like the Get Readies that I have done. And I will finally go and fight that damn program so I can get out the first FBA Exodus episode. I love y'all. Good night. Take care.
I can't stay. No, I always gotta go. Playing house, this ain't a home with my soul. On the road, I can't stay. No, I always gotta go. Playing house, this ain't a home with my soul.